My name is Kumar. By education profession, I'm a psychologist. I practice as a hypnotherapist and wellness counselor and yoga teacher and meditation master. I also provide a Reiki therapy, and I believe in Ayurveda, which is a 5,000 years old Indian traditional medicine, and it's very popular worldwide because it believes and suggests to prevent disease. According to Ayurveda, health is order and disease is disorder. When there is a balance in life, we have happiness and health. When there are imbalances at mental, physical, or emotional level, that's how the disease process begins. So I do the pulse diagnosis, and based on pulse diagnosis, I can tell a person in 2 minutes what are the imbalances in their body. They can know about their body type, whether they are Vata, Pitta, Kapha. Vata represent people who are always on the go. They have a thin hair, very dry skin, and they have very fast speech. They are kind of leader, but sometimes disorganized. And Pitta people are very sensitive and moody, but they are very organized. They want things in order, and they lose temper sometimes for a small thing. For example, when there is a traffic on the road, a Vata person will find a way to get out of the traffic and change the lane. A Pitta person might be very upset and lose temper and yell and scream and swear at others. On the other hand, the Kapha people, who are kind of heavyweight, and they have very rough skin, and they cannot lose weight. They have a very hard time to lose weight, and they have thick nails, and they are dull in their daily activities, just like a laid-back kind of personality. So these are the three body constitutions we have according to Ayurveda, Vata, Pitta, Kapha. And then there are mental constitution, which in Sanskrit we call it Sattva. Sattva represent spirituality, the people who are very calm, centered, peaceful, and always think high about humanity, and always dedicated to serve humanity, and they have very devotional people. Then we have second type of mental constitution, which is known as Rajas. Rajas means the people who are passionate. They have a lot of worldly desire to have a very fancy car, nice watch, live in a Hollywood area or Kahala, and drive Mercedes. So those are passionate people, always want attention. Their ego is fueled up with those kind of staying in limelight. Then we have a third type of mental constitution, which is known as Tamas. Tamas mean these are the people who prefers to be on drugs, drink alcohol, go parties and do nothing, just sit around or get into violence, and then very ignorant type of people, hard to change their personality. So these are the three types of body and mind constitutions, you know.
And how is it that the services that you provide, so you just gave us kind of a breakdown of different types of...
Yeah, what we do based on their pulse diagnosis and physical and mental constitution, we determine what kind of diagnosis they have, what kind of imbalances they're having at mental and physical level, if they're having a relationship problem, financial problem, or losses. It can trigger emotion inside. So we restore that energy by employing either recommending the Ayurvedic massage, giving them some herbs, or changing some lifestyle here and there, changing their routine, make sure they eat their breakfast by 8 o'clock, eat their lunch by noon, and then eat dinner by 7 p.m. and then have a gap of 3 to 4 hours between dinner and sleep. So these things are important to make balance and maintain our health. So yeah.
And can you tell me a little bit about yourself? How did you become what you become?
Okay, in 1998, I was diagnosed with the atrial septal defect, which is a congenital problem. I was born in a hole in the heart, and I went to see several doctors, and nobody could give me a firm diagnosis what's wrong with me. But whenever I meditated, God is whispering, go get your heart checked, get your heart checked. I went to ER several times, and everybody says, no, you're normal, your blood pressure is fine, you have no murmur sound, you're pretty healthy. So I was confused. I asked the cardiologist, can you please order ultrasound to find out what's wrong with me? First he was hesitant, then he ordered, and after 5 days when he says, come to my office, I got to see you right away. I says, everything okay? He said, no, I can tell you over the phone, you got to come. I walked in his office, he bowed to me, and I was confused. I said, be specific what's happening. He said, you're living with the time bomb. It's a life-threatening condition. You have 2 complications in your heart. Your blood is shunting from left to right, and then you have about an inch hole in your heart. You can die any minute. That scared me for a minute. Then I said, how much time I have left to live? He said, about 3 months. So I said, what do I need to do? He said, just prepare yourself for open heart surgery. So October 27, 1998, I had my open heart surgery done at Queens Medical Center in Honolulu. And since then, I decided I want to be in the field of Ayurveda. So I studied more and practiced more and healed myself with Ayurveda in few months, where people take several months to recuperate from the illness and health problem. And then I decided to serve humanity and people and preach people about the practice and principles of Ayurveda. And since then, I'm helping community to make a difference in their life. And I published 3 books. The first one was a spiritual book, From Darkness to Light. This one was the second book, The Secrets of Health and Healing. It came out the bestseller in Hawaii. It was listed all in the major local newspaper in Hawaii and Wellness magazine. And then I published a third book, Pearls of Wisdom for Everyday Living. This book also came out bestseller. Now I'm publishing 3 more books. It's coming next year: Anger and Nonviolence, Cosmic Meditation, and an Indian cookbook, which will have vegetarian recipes, and half of the book will be full of Indian recipes to make a difference in your health. I believe good food is medicine. So if you eat the right food at the right time, with the right calories, with the right environment, in the right environment, you will never get sick. Right. And then, and half of the cookbook will be the international vegetarian recipes. So all these 3 cookbooks are being published next year.
That's fantastic. That's exciting. And just tell me a little bit briefly about you working alongside with MOA and how is that?
I have been working with MOA for 10 years on site, and with their support we opened a school of Ayurveda in 2005 close to University of Hawaii. And we brought so many doctors from mainland Hawaii and India, and we gave classes here. Now we have shifted that school in San Francisco, but I'm trying to reopen the similar kind of practice with other doctors in Hawaii, and we are blessed. Today we had our grand opening. So, all the good forces are working together. This will be the only center in Hawaii with Eastern and Western medicine together. So time is changing. People are getting tired of the sickness, and there are no cure for several diseases, especially cancer, tumor, Alzheimer's. Something can be prevented if you catch the symptom at early stage, but once it becomes a full-blown disease, then it's very hard to catch or treat the illness at that point. So based on Ayurvedic principle, I'm emphasizing to people or clients that take care of your health now, then your body will take care of you tomorrow in old age.